Telkom Business, behind South African businesses' drive to thrive.
Welcome to the Entrepreneurial SME with me, Rams Mabote. From weddings, funerals, to tombstone unveilings, there's something taking place in Mzansi every week. The common denominator, meat. Joining me in studio is the founder of Usizo Thuso, Meshack Mokhema, who shares his story on how he moved from being a young cattle herder to own his own livestock and then a funeral parlor. Let's check this out.
My name is Meshack Mokhema, born and bred in Evaton, that's the streets of Evaton. I'm the founder and the director of Usizo Thuso Trading and Project. It is a big company which has now 5 different entities on it. We've got Usizo Thuso Livestock, we've got Usizo Thuso Society Sahomu. We're running another company which is called Usizo Thuso Farms, whereby we do farming, livestock farming, we breed cattle. That we also bring into the Usizo Thuso Livestock. Now we also have the Usizo Thuso Zozo, a company there where we build shacks for people who cannot afford the bond. Then there's the other one that I nearly forgot of, that's Usizo Thuso Funerals, the one that we just got into now. Well, it's a fairly new business, but it's doing well. It started when I was just a mere head boy, looking after the cattle that I bought myself, trying to raise them. Then that's when I started getting people coming into the property here, asking to buy a cow because they got a funeral and all that. The best experience in running the business, it was when my vision and mission of running the business, seeing that it is fulfilled, to ensure that our black person will be buried in dignity. I've forever been like this. I've never played soccer, I've never played TV game. I've forever been this head boy who would ride horses, look after cattle, look after the chickens, and do all the boys' chores that has to be done.
Meshack, thank you very much for joining me, my brother. An amazing business opportunity, right? I mean, there's always been funeral parlors. I mean, funeral services and funeral covers always been there, but livestock has always been something that we buy at the end, right? Once this thing happened. Why? How did you think about this?
Thank you so much for having me, Daddy. You know, the best way of doing it is to solving the problems that the community are facing, our community is facing, basically. So when I looked at the format of our community during the time when someone has passed on, I then realized that with the societies that our mothers and our grandmothers have forever been,
yes, uniform.
Uniform, yes. They would gather every month and contribute certain money to save so that whenever there's a funeral, then they'll be able to contribute, even and all that.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I looked at that format and said, no man, it is possible but there's a challenge that remains in home. Now, at a time, my own livestock, I had people coming in to buy for the funeral purpose.
Yes.
But we found that there are people who are coming in to buy, but they don't have enough money. So they rather talk to me so that
So now you've created a scheme,
yes,
that in short underwrites a cow.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah, then I looked at the opportunity. No man, if people always come to me, but the home shelter are short, everything is sorted, but the home remains a challenge.
Yes.
Shelter high enough. But why can't I rather start a funeral scheme? It will cover more to home because remember, Babamba to Habasa Hona Hota to repay your debt.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Now, but you can't be repaid back. Then I said, no, let me come with a format. When this started, it was in 2009, I registered the business in 2009 that I started. Nerefana ka 5,000 then. And the premiums were low. I made sure that the premiums will be so low so that everyone can be able to afford 35 rand a month per person.
Yeah.
Which is very reasonable. Well, by then, I would say it's 116 cents a day that you can save for yourself. So I'll break it into more simpler terms for one to understand.
And the uptake, how did the community respond to this?
Honestly, the community responded well, but everything, I think it was pushed more by marketing. By then, I used the radio marketing, I used the newspapers, I'd use I'm even using the pamphlets, whereby I stand on the corners where there's a busy intersection and hand out pamphlets so that everyone can know. Then I'd use the calendars. Then I went to corporate branding, even to give out the corporate gifts so that everyone can know Usizo Thuso. Then that is why everyone says Mokete ke Mokete Kanama, because of Usizo Thuso Livestock.
So you not only became competition to other funeral parlors and insurance covers, you actually offered a differential that then made it easier for people to come to you.
It was not a competition, as I said, to all the funeral parlors. It was a complementary product, which makes the service complete.
Yes.
Remember, by then, I was not in a funeral space. I was not in a funeral undertaking space. I was doing livestock alone, which I've always said that it complements the whole service. When the undertaker comes with the service, I come in with a live cow, then the funerals becomes complete.
But now you've gone into the funeral service.
Yes,
now you're competing with the guys who have been in your market.
No. That is not a competition, my brother. Yes. Those are my sister brothers and sister companies in the market. I don't see them as competition because I'm learning a lot from those who have been in the field for a very long time.
So there are currently now 5 entities of the Usizo Thuso company. What have been your biggest challenges since you started the business?
The main challenge that I've got into when I started the business, the first one, I could say unemployment, because there's been a certain shrink in our profit margin in our business that we're getting because of people who got unemployed, particularly during the COVID times. Then the other one now, currently, because we've passed COVID, but still we're living under COVID era, I would say that the other one that we're facing now is a problem of electricity, even the crime rate as well. It is also affecting the business. Well, with the issue of electricity, it is more issue that is I'll say it is the issue that needs to be taken into account, because now the load shedding and the scarcity of electricity causes the livelihood expense to rise up. So that's where the problem is.
When it's like that, then I have to cut my cost, right?
Yes, affordability, my brother, yes.
So though, you were a cattle header, you owned your own cattle, people bought from you. I don't suppose as you grow this much, you now have enough livestock to service your clients. Does this benefit other people? Do you now start buying from other cattle farmers?
Yes, I do buy from other cattle farmers. Remember, with the number of clients that I'm serving weekly, I need to buy from other cattle farmers just to meet the demand. On the other hand, I do have a farm whereby I do cattle breeding just to keep the numbers in balance. Yes, so there's other companies that are benefiting a lot from Usizo Thuso Livestock, simply from us buying from them and reselling them the cattle to our clients as well.
And you are comfortable that they can meet the demand when you have the demand, that they are reliable, they get you not only the numbers but also the healthy cow that I need when I have a bereavement or mokete or whatever else that I have at home.
Yes, that also goes with the experience, because if you have a look, mostly I'm the one who go to the market and check what is that need to be brought into our kraal so that it can be sold to our client. So we ensure that we get the quality, affordable, something that one can be able to buy and fulfill whatever that he wants to do with it. So in most cases, we've got good supply chain in terms of everything that we do in our business.
Let's take a short break. We'll continue with Meshack when we come back.